Mufinfula reporting for Wisdom Yard Television. Kawasu protests exclusion from 40% pay rise. 14 people killed during invasion by herdsmen in Benue community. Reject electricity meters without seals. NEMSA advises consumers. The Colleges of Education Academic Staff Union has declared the inclusion of its members in the recent 40% pay rise for federal workers. Though the body commended the pay rise for civil servants, whom it described as the drivers of government policies, it noted that it was, however, appalled at the government decision to exclude some categories of workers, including lecturers and other workers in the tertiary institutions, even though the various unions in the sector have made several overtures to government on salary increase. According to reports in a statement made available on Wednesday, COASO described the move by the government as a plot to create confusion. The present action is an attempt by the federal government to divide Nigerian workers and cause confusion within the system. 15 people, including one soldier, has been killed by suspected armed Fulani herdsmen during an invasion in the Opaha community in Ejiko Ward 2, Akpa local government area of Benue State. Several people are also said to be missing following the invasion of the community by the aggressors. Recall that Igobi community in the same Akpa local government area was invaded by suspected armed herdsmen a few weeks ago, where 5 people were killed and about 10,000 displaced and are now taking refuge in Ugbo, the headquarters of the local government. Also, at the weekend, suspected armed Fulani herdsmen killed the Ekinwo Council Ward chairman of the Labour Party, Nathaniel, in the same local government area. The Nigerian Electricity Management Services Agency, NEMSA, has urged the electricity consumers across the country to reject any meter provided them by distribution companies without NEMSA seal and labels. Aliyu Tahir, who is the NEMSA Managing Director and CEO, made the call on April 26, 2023 in Abuja, saying identifying the seal and label was the first step in ensuring that the meters being installed were genuine. He explained that the agency tests and certify every meter and other electricity assets used in the Nigerian electricity supply industry (NESI) before deployment. He noted that the labels informed consumers the date each meter was tested and the next due date for another test. For customers who suspect that their meters were running faster than normal, he said so many things can cause your meter to read faster. First is the installation of such a meter. It is important that only a NEMSA certified meter installer is allowed to install your meter. You can verify this by asking for their certificate. Another thing is the electrical installations in your premises around your meter. If there is linkage between your meter and the installation, the meter you will see is a continuous load and it will be reading. Most of these installations do not have effective earthing. It is only when earthing is done properly that you can have leakages detected and isolated using the circuit breaker. Improper installation of changeover between generators and power supply can also lead to this. Some of us build our own generators in line with our meters. If you install the generator along the load line, your meter will continue to pick up even when you are running your generator. You must have a separate line for your generator. If not, you'll pay the utility for using your own generator. Aliyu, who is the Chief Electrical Officer of the Federation, disclosed that NEMSA carried out wide-ranging tests of equipment and installations last year. Adding that in 2022, the agency inspected 10,876 new electrical projects, monitored 10,598 existing networks and resolved 771 of them, tested 2.5 million meters, inspected 3,480 factories, public places and hotels, certified 2,719 electrical personnel and renewed 6,332 in total, inspected 647 pole manufacturers, removed 68,168 substandard materials, and investigated 376 electoral accidents. Tari noted that poor funding was hampering the agency's work in the sector, expressing concern that failure of DISCOs to invest in the network was hindering growth in the industry. The headlines again. Kawasu protest exclusion from 40% pay rise. 14 people killed during invasion by herdsmen in Benue community. Reject electricity meters without seals. NEMSA advises consumers. Thank you for staying tuned with us. I am Odeleke Mufinfula.